Things are not looking all that nice for South Africa. Nigerians, Africans, you people need to wake up. Before we conclude that South Africa has qualified for the World Cup, guys, something might happen to them. I am telling you. So right now, South Africans are in a panic. They are so scared. They are not celebrating completely because there is something happening right now that might, listen and listen carefully, might give Nigeria the direct qualification for the World Cup. Hi guys, this is a serious subject, serious one, so I need you to pay keen attention to this. You understand? It has not yet been made official, but people are pushing for it to become official. I don't know say people they fight Nigeria wahala like this. I don't know say people they outside will love Nigeria like this because people are ready to do everything to see Nigeria qualify for the World Cup. I am so serious. I mean, people all over the world, want to see Nigeria qualify for the World Cup, regardless of the situation. You understand? And that's why they are doing everything possible to make sure that South Africa should be investigated. People want to see Nigeria at the World Cup. I'm telling you, you will be surprised. Now, so they love Nigeria, rich. I never know. That I'm so impressed. You understand? At least just the fact that these people are willing for justice to prevail, that people are willing to put in their energy, they are putting in their power, their strength, everything possible to see that justice should prevail, to see that at least if I thought South Africa should be qualifying for the World Cup, it should be that they did not cheat. I'm happy for this. And this alone should give Nigerians a boost, a motivation, a push to make sure that whatever is happening in this situation now, Nigeria should get ready to qualify for the World Cup at all costs. So what exactly is happening? South Africa is currently under scrutiny and people are calling all over the world for South Africa to be kicked out of the World Cup. Yes, people are calling for South Africa to be kicked out of the World Cup because people are bringing fresh evidence to show that South Africa cheated in their match against Rwanda. Those 3 goals where South Africa scored against Rwanda, even if it was me as goalkeeper, even if it was you that has never played football in your life, if you were the one to be the goalkeeper in that match, at least maybe it's 1 goal they would have scored, not 3. They have much more of a professional goalkeeper. No, actually, how much more of a goalkeeper that has been trained professionally, is playing football every day. People think that there is injustice and something is not correct. With the easy way the goalkeeper was, there's one that even came in, the goalkeeper by himself, the goalkeeper by himself, he knocked him inside net. Can you imagine the goalkeeper of Rwanda by himself? The ball was not even a check. The ball now he self carry with his hand, bash inside the net. And people are like, are you people serious here? What exactly is happening here? What is going on here? How can it be so open? How can you be openly cheating? How can you be openly doing this? It's not correct. It's not correct. If you think I'm joking, go and check out. The internet is not happy. People are boiling. Like, this is not possible that South Africa will score 3 goals like that. This same Rwanda team, they beat South Africa 2-0. I'm telling you, this same Rwanda team, in the first time they played, this Rwanda team beat South Africa 2-0. Out of a sudden, in the final day, where there is an important match and South Africa know that if they lose that match is over for them, out of a sudden, Rwanda team can no longer play football. Rwanda team did not play anything. They were just giving South Africa the free ahead, the free way. Go and score as many as you can to qualify. The goalkeeper was just an open door. The one where they no kick where he himself go knock and put her inside net. And you think people were not watching? South Africans, you think people were not watching? Right now, people are so embarrassed of that action because people are calling all over the world. The messages are all over the place on the internet. There are calls all over the internet asking FIFA, the Football Federation, to make sure they do something about this thing because it doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, this goalkeeper was the worst player to ever play football. He had a rating of just 4.5. One of the worst I've ever seen in the history of goalkeeping, in the history of football. And all the goals, he's the one that pushed them into the net. And you are telling me that something is not fishy. You're telling me that no matter how you explain this thing, give anybody, they will tell you that something is not adding up in this thing. Something is not clear. There should be something that has been arranged behind the scenes. And so people are not happy. People are calling for FIFA to investigate this goalkeeper. How much South Africa has paid him. How much they paid this guy to go and do this thing for South Africa so South Africa can qualify for the World Cup. Because it's clear and obvious that these things are not natural errors. The goalkeeper was intentional about letting the goals in so that South Africa can qualify, because apparently they don't pay money. If you think I'm joking, I want to give you some background of this goalkeeper so you understand exactly what we are talking about here. This goalkeeper for Rwanda, do you know where he's playing his football? Do you know where he's playing? Let me now shock you. This Rwanda goalkeeper is currently playing in South Africa League. Yes, this is a goalkeeper in South Africa League. So all those South African players that are playing against him, they are his colleagues. They are playing in the same league. Some of them are his teammates. You understand? So they know each other very, very well. They communicate on daily basis. They do transactions on daily basis. He is based in South Africa. This Rwanda goalkeeper. And you think that is not enough reason? You think they cannot give him money? You think they cannot arrange with him? If it was another country now, therefore don't investigate this thing. If it was Nigeria now, investigation would have been on the way since. Look at Nigeria's qualification. People are complaining that Nigeria qualified for playoff. People are saying Nigeria cheated to qualify. No, Nigeria did not do anything. It's FIFA that decided to bring in the rules that this is how the rules will be done. And I'm not even happy with FIFA. Do you know what FIFA was supposed to do? FIFA was supposed to say that, okay, since one person did not play this tournament, they would have deducted all those points from everybody. Nigeria would have qualified directly. All these points that they are deducting, they say they deduct from the points you got from the last person on the table. They should deduct from everybody. Even the people that came out first, they should deduct from everybody. That's how it was supposed to be done, so that this problem will not be coming out that, oh, why is it that he's favoring Nigeria? Why is it that he's giving Nigeria the privilege to qualify? By the time they would have deducted from everybody, guess what? Nigeria would have been the first in their group to qualify. That's what Nigeria was supposed to stand for. If Nigeria really wanted to cheat, if Nigeria had the power and the influence on FIFA, that's what they would have demanded, that everybody should be deducted the points they got from the last person. Everybody, including the person that came out first. That would have been the perfect solution for this problem. And Nigeria would have been ahead of South Africa and qualified straight, clean, and fair. But now, the South Africans who are claiming that they are the ones that are clean and good and fair, this South Africa team is facing a lot of criticism. Criticism everywhere, because it's obvious that the goalkeeper who is playing in South Africa must have one or two in one way or the other gotten his own share of something to give South Africa the privilege and the favor to dance past. But I'm disappointed because you are a Rwandan. Now everybody say, oh, Nigeria is being favored to qualify for the World Cup. Nigeria is not being favored. Nigeria earned their points. As you can see the comments from South Africans. South Africans are now commenting that, oh, Nigeria scored 4 goals. Why are they not investigating Nigerian goals? You see Nigeria 4 goals where they score. Even if it was Buffon, would he have touched any of those balls? Even if to say they bring the best goalkeeper Oliver Kahn in the history of football, even if it was Courtois, Real Madrid goalkeeper, would he have even smeared any of those Osimhen shots? See the kind of shots to Osimhen they put for pool. Nobody would have touched those balls. South Africans are saying, oh, it's because of hate for South Africa. Now they want to investigate. You people have cheated. You have history of cheating. You have been deducted 3 points before because you cheated. And so there is every reason people are normally right to be calling for an investigation into South Africa's qualification. People are right calling on South Africa to be kicked out because no normal goalkeeper would have allowed those 3 goals go into the net if there are no pre-arrangements made. How many shots did South Africa have on target? And how many genuine shots did you see this goalkeeper catch in that game? How many times did you see this goalkeeper catch the ball as if he's intentionally trying to stop South Africa from winning the game? How many times? Let's be honest with ourselves. And so when you look at these details, when you look at these facts, you will see that all the people that are shouting and calling for South Africa to be kicked out of the World Cup, calling for South Africa to be investigated further, you will not blame them, because there is an iota of truth. Remember, there is no smoke without fire. There is no smoke without fire. If people are not happy, if people are calling for them to be kicked out, then tell me that is completely false. No, don't tell me that, because something must have transpired. You understand? And even you South Africans, you know clearly that something must have transpired. However, it's important that we make it clear that all these claims are just claims. You understand? And until FIFA launch an investigation into the matter, until FIFA say, okay, we will investigate the matter, because now it depends on FIFA. People have raised the awareness. Now, other countries need to, like, if Nigeria now want to really see this thing investigated, Nigeria can now write a petition to FIFA, the Nigeria Football Federation. They can write a petition to FIFA asking FIFA to investigate that matter, just like they did with the 3-point deduction. You understand? So that's what Nigeria can do if they really want South Africa to be investigated, and if found out that it's true, there was cheating, there was bribery, there was payment for the goalkeeper to allow goals to go in, then South Africa will be kicked out of the World Cup, and Nigeria will qualify directly, to go into the World Cup without going through the long road to go and play the playoffs and all of this. So that is the situation for Nigeria and South Africa right now as I'm talking to you. It is what it is. If there's anything done, I will definitely let you guys know. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back when you're free, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for you. God bless you. Cheers.